Hello everyone, this is your part 2 to ranking every single business, but this is a different way. As you can not tell, but so you can hear, I just woke up and it's 6 o'clock while I'm recording this in the morning. So I'm trying to be as quiet as I can while talking as loud as I can, if that makes sense. But last part, we had left off right before the chop shop. And if you need a refresher, if you're coming to this or coming back to this, let me just sum it up for you. In part one, I went over all the different businesses and ranked them based off what day it came out, how many properties came out, how many good vehicles that were added in my opinion, if weapons were added, and then after that I'll give it its overall rating, if it has in like how it affected the community as a whole, and gave feedback to Rockstar as in like, hey, I don't think this is supposed to be in the game. So that's what I mean. But that's the little sum it up. So without further ado, let's get started on this part two. We only have like 4 more businesses, so this should be quick. So I can get on to recording other big videos for y'all. But anyways, this next one is obviously the Chop Shop. Like I said, this came out in December the 12th, 2023. The properties that gave out was the Salvage Yard. Some good vehicles that were added, in my opinion, was the Gauntlet, the Police Gauntlet Interceptor, and the Vigero ZX Convertible. Now, the Vigero ZX Convertible is literally the same as the non-convertible version, except that it's a drop top. And the Police Gauntlet Interceptor is literally just a police vehicle, so that's it. 2 new weapons that were added was the snowball launcher for Christmas theme, and the battle rifle from the gangbang robbery, if I'm not mistaken. So overall, this DLC didn't really bring a lot to the community. It did, if I'm not mistaken, get rid of one major bug, if I'm not mistaken. But then there was a way around it, like always. So yeah, I think this DLC gets a 7 out of 10, me personally. Alright, so we're done with this paper, so there we go. Alright, moving on to next. Sorry if y'all can't see the gameplay. Alright, next up, Bottom Dollars Bounties DLC. Came out June 25th, 2023. Obviously, the property that came with it was the bail office. Some good vehicles that were added, in my opinion, was the Niobe and the Paragon S. So, and overall, how this affected the community really didn't like this update. It did, but it also did give a new outfit for the agency thing. But every time you got into a helicopter, it would just remove your outfit and put you to like one of your own outfits that you have set. Overall, this DLC did bring arresting people. So overall, I think this gets a 4 out of 10. Not really good. The bounty targets are just not good. It did bring Pizza Boy, which was nice because it was double money, like I think 2 weeks, if not last week ago. But yeah, moving on to the final 2. The Agents of Sabotage, December 10th, 2024. The property that it gave was obviously the Garment Factory. It gave the Garment Factory. It gave us the new interior of the Garment Factory. Some vehicles that were added, in my opinion, was the Banshee GTS, since it has HSW, and the Coquette D5, because people found out that the windows are bulletproof. Now, the windows are bulletproof, not the car is bulletproof, the windows. So if someone shoots a bucket at you, stop playing. Overall, this DLC gets a 10 out of 10. Now let me cook. It gave out priority missions. The find out file, the black box file, the Project Breakaway, and the something to do with the military base. I don't know. The black box file, find out file, Project Breakaway. It's something to do with the military base. I don't know. Maybe can y'all help me in the comments, cause I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm on, but yes, those were the good vehicles were added. Also, I feel like this DLC was a lot more interesting because they brought back Pavel and he left and he dipped right after. So yeah, I feel like this was like a really packed DLC because it brought the winter, it brought it. There was snow, there was a new business, there was new characters, there was new vehicles, there's so there was, like every time I know this is with every single DLC, but this DLC just had something bigger involved in it. Like it's just hard to explain. So that's why it gets a 10 out of 10. But here's the last DLC. Money Funds. Obviously, everyone knows it came out in June 17th, 2025. This year, three new properties that were brought with it was the Hands-On Car Wash, Higgins Heli Tours, Smoke on the Water. Yep. Some good vehicles that were added, in my opinion, was the Evon RS, the Rapid GTX, and the Sentinel GTX. So me personally, I think this DLC, let me clear my throat, gets a 9 out of 10. That's mainly because one, no one was expecting this DLC to be a car wash DLC. So yeah, that's mainly why it surprised the community as a whole. And it also gave us a new insight instead of just robbing banks, shooting up ammunition stores, all that stuff. So yeah, it also gave us new stuff to do that. It also gave us new sets of missions. There was bonus money on it, and also I'm pretty sure it's gone now if I'm not mistaken. But Caprico Motorworlds did come with it. It just came very late. What it came out? What, July? I think July like 24th. I think. But yeah, that's basically everything. So I will see y'all next time, and thank you all for tuning in on this very short but complicated vehicle acting, not vehicle, video of me speaking is what I mean. So yeah. Sorry. But I'll see y'all next time. Peace.